It's showtime. Hey everybody, it's the Director Dungeon. Welcome back to our Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Last time, we started off with our adventure with our brand new Pokemon, Mudkip. One of the best in nature's and characteristics, by the way. And as you can tell, it leveled up one level. And we got as far as Odell Town? Yeah, Odell Town. So anyway, this time we have a certain girl that's waiting for us. That part of my look awfully familiar to you. Let's see, on Route 103, I found this Pokemon. And this one, and this one too. Oh, hey, Derek. Oh, yes. You didn't see anything, did you? Anyway. Oh, hey, Derek. What's that? Oh, my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift, huh? Well then, why don't we go ahead and have a quick battle? I'll give you a taste of what a trainer is really like. Alright, here we go. She's only going to have one Pokemon. It's going to be the starter Pokemon that she has the advantage over you. In this case, Trico, level 5, pure grass type, overgrowth with the ability, with simply just pound. Which I don't get why, because I think you would have had like a full level now, like I did. If you start off with a Trico, she would have a Torchic, level 5, pure fire type, blaze for the ability, with scratch. And Mudkip will be at level 5, pure water type Torque for the ability, with just tackle if you have Torchic. Wow, that's great, Derek! You're pretty good! It was a good battle. Thanks. You healed up both of our parties real quick. Wow, I think I know why my dad has his eye on you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, you already got that strong of a bond. I bet you could probably befriend any kind of Pokemon you meet. Whew, I guess I better head back to the lab. Not again. Might as well follow her. And she didn't even bother. Oh, she did wait for us. Derek, over here. Let's head back to Little Root. She was kind of to wait for us at the entrance to Route 101, but didn't wait for us for then. Jerk. Here we go. Oh, Derek, over here. So here you beat Ben on your first try. That's amazing. Could you imagine if you lost like several times and he says it to you that this was your first time? You know you suck. May's been helping with my research for a long time, so she has a pretty long history as a trainer already. I think that settles it. Derek, I ordered the Pokédex from my research, but I think you should take it. Why, thank you. That Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically records any record of any Pokemon that you meet or catch. Our girl may take turns with her everywhere she goes. If she catches a rare Pokemon and records its data into the Pokédex, why, she goes to seek me out whenever I'm in the field to show me. The Pokemon and people you meet, well, you will meet, and the great expansive nature that lies before you. Experience them both while you fill up your Pokédex. I'd love it if the world seemed wider than ever. Though I'd love it even more if you came back up from time to show me what progress you've made. I'm getting the itch to get out to do field work again. Oh wow, Derek, you got a Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. Then here, I'll give you something too. Some Pokeballs that you can use to catch wild Pokemon. And I think she gives us 5 of these things. If you catch a Pokemon in the wild and battle together with it for a while, it will grow stronger for you. Take that as a bit of advice from my more experienced trainer like me. You have 1 Pokemon! I'm gonna get ready to head out from Little Root soon myself. Can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon I'm going to meet. Let's both do our best on our journeys to Derek. Alrighty. Derek, wait! Yes, Mother? Derek, did you introduce to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon! You got it from the professor. How nice! You are your father's child, alright. You look good together with a Pokemon. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Father will be overjoyed. But don't push yourself too hard. If anything happens, you can always come home, honey. Well, time to start off on our... Never mind. This is from her dad. Said he forgot to give it to you before. Pokénav Plus. The Dex functions have been added to the Pokédex. Pokénav now. The app matches added to your Pokédex and Plus, or Pokénav Plus, or Professor Navigational Plus, is called the Dex Nav. It can tell you lots about the Pokemon living in each and that kind of stuff. It's a handy app if you have to try to catch a Pokemon. Lots of different Pokemon. Alright, it's about time I used the Dex Nav to do some more Pokemon catching myself. So you should use those Pokeballs I gave you earlier to do a bit of catching too. This Dex Nav right here will show you for what Pokemon are in the area. And it'll feel more and more as time goes on. There's really not much more we can do now, but... Derek, go here! See that? Right there? There's a tail sticking out. There's a Pokemon hiding there. Look here. If you check your Dex Nav. Alright, it looks like that Pokemon knows a pretty rare move too. Derek, turn close, real nice and slow. Push lightly on the circle pad to sneak close to the Pokemon hiding in the grass. That's what it said in a book I read. Almost there. Slowly, slowly. Remember, you press lightly on the circle pad to sneak. So press this. Get a little bit closer. We can actually now see a Pokemon that may have some interest for you. Level 5, Fire type, Quick Feet. That's its hidden ability! That is its hidden ability! See, what did I tell you? Hidden abilities are now more useful! This is a special kind of Poochyena. And... gonna go for it. Please don't knock it out. Yes! This special Poochyena has a special elemental fang, depending on the Pokemon that you started off with. If you start off with Trico, I believe it'll have Thunder Fang? I think it's Thunder Fang, yeah. And if you start off with Torchic, it'll have Ice Fang. Oh, it gives it 10. Okay. You know what? Come to me! 1, 2, 3, click. Alrighty. Hey, learn Mud Slap. That will lower your accuracy of the Pokemon that gets hit by a 70% special ground type move. Anyway. Poochyena is an omnivore. It will eat anything. The distinguishing feature is how large its fangs are compared to its body. This Pokemon tries to intimidate its foes by making the hair on its tail bristle out. And you know what? Ta-da! The second member of my team! I thought about this for a little bit, and yes, I am going to be going for this. And I've given it the perfect name for it. I shall call you Bonsai. Welcome to the team, Bonsai! Now, I'm also hoping for there's one other Pokemon in here that I want to quickly catch, and that is going to be a Zigzagoon. And I also want to make sure that I find the right Zigzagoon, because it does have pickup for the ability. Let's see. That was amazing, Derek! I've been at this way longer than you, and even I have a hard time sneaking up like that without being noticed. Now, if we do a little bit of wandering around, we should have another bristle Pokemon that'll appear. But if you do tap the Pokemon that's on the DexNav app, you'll have a chance of bringing that Pokemon back up here. I should also take this time to quickly mention of catching encounters. Well, DexNav encounters, I believe is what I like to call it. These are what is called Horde Pokemons. You'll be able to find plenty more Pokemon, possibly at different levels, with its hidden ability and special moves, and that'll exclusively learn through Horde encounters. I like this quite a lot. And the more you keep finding the same Pokemon, the higher the chance that you'll be finding a Pokemon with its hidden ability, moves, and that it can exclusively learn from this, or potentially finding a shiny. And you know what? Oops. There we go. Bonsai's gonna lead off for a little while, and like I said, there is a Zigzagoon that I want to try to catch out here. And if I can find an example of another Horde encounter, or if I just find one out regularly, I do want one with pickup for the ability. So, you know what? I'll just do it like this. This is not it. I'll be right back. Actually, before I do so, I want to check one other thing. I never really had the chance to do it. Yep, quick 15. Boost this speed stat if the Pokemon has a status condition. Not too shabby. Or do so I say myself. Serious nature. Oh, that's a neutral nature. Strong-willed. Let's see here. Come on, where is it? Prioritizing special defense. You know what? I like that. I think I've been getting really lucky with these natures and characteristics, because serious nature is, like I said, is a neutral nature, and it'll prevent, and there's no changes to your stats, but it's really, really cool on how they show this off. Okay, be right back for real this time. There you are. I just had to go to Route 103 to find one, and he may be a level 2, but you know what? I think you'll do just nicely. One, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Alright, double check the moves. Alright. Alright. But what's really sad is that when you come and encounter her with a Pokemon without the use of the DexNav, you won't be able to tell for what moves it has or what ability it has. Just something that I wish that they would have fixed up on this one, but oh well. Here we go! think maybe off screen I'll probably find myself a better Zigzagoon if it doesn't have the right ability, but we'll see. The hair on Zigzagoon back is bristly. It rubs the hard back of hair against trees and leaves its territorial markings. This Pokemon may play dead to fool foes in battle. Oh, so it's based off of a possum. That's something that's not really worth thinking about. Alright. Moment of truth. Yes, that's pick up for the ability. Ooh. Minus defense plus speed. Which one is that? Oh, it's a relaxed nature and alerts to sounds. Prioritizing speed. Okay. So, you know what? That's not too bad. Yeah, minus speed? That sounds like a problem. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I have what I need. I think we can finally make some good progress. We're gonna leave him with Bonsai for a little while to see if what more he has to offer. So, I'm gonna come over here real quick and show you. I can't bring up the map on this. Oh well. I'll just do it like this. If you look at the bottom of the screen, we have a very large region to cover. And, oh boy! This place is supposed to be based off of the Yin Yang Islands, I believe it is. And, oh boy, this place is huge. Alright. I thought I was sketching some rare Pokemon footprints. Turns out they were my own footprints. You idiot! Now, I like that when you get a chance to see a Pokemon that size that's going right by you like that, you could tap the Pokénav on here and it'll indicate what Pokemon that was. Not too bad. No. Get a little bit closer. Now, most of the time it'll just show up for the type it is. Oh. Oh. This is interesting. It shows off more information of what's on here. But you know, I could use another pickup user. Yeah, level 5 has Charm and it has, of course, Tail Whip, and it's also holding an item. A potion to be more precise. So let's see if I can catch this one. I guess along the way, I might as well talk about the 4 new Pokemon that you can find out here on Route 102. First up is Ralts. Ralts is the Abra of this generation, and it's hard to use at first because the very first move that I'll potentially have would be the move Teleport, which will immediately flee from battle and do other things outside of battle as well. If you want one, by all means, the only real hard part is that what you really need to do is to level it up at this point is to send it out, switch it out for someone better. Do I really recommend it at this point? I guess, but it does become one of the absolute best Pokemon in the entire game. Like I said, it's basically the Abra of this generation, but I've used Ralts so many times in the past, I'm going to give it a pass on this one. Next up is Surskit. Surskit is a water bug type. Which kind of begs the question, does Misty like it or hate it? Not anything, man. This thing is specializing mostly in speed, and upon its evolution later on, it will lose its bug subtype and it'll become a water flying type, which will gain Intimidate for the ability. This thing, I like to consider this to be a bit of a glass cannon, and it's not really the absolute best Pokemon in the game. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying that it's hard to use. Next up, only in Omega Ruby is Seedot. Seedot is a pure grass type Pokemon which will eventually become a Park Dark type but later on in its evolution line. This thing greatly specializes in the use of being a Sun Summoner, especially for Chlorophyll for the ability. If you want a good Sun Summoner, this thing is a monster. It has one of the absolute best moves and to perfectly complement its stats perfectly. and it learns one of the best moves to leveling up, but to fully evolve it, you'll need an item called the Leaf Stone, which you won't encounter for quite some time though. Finally, in Alpha Sapphire, we have Lotad. Lotad is basically the counter to C-Dot. Mostly it's prioritizing and over special defense, and this is actually a Pokemon with a very unique type of being a water grass type, meaning it has 2 quad weaknesses. Well, not quad weaknesses, quad resistance, excuse me. And this one was basically the perfect rain summoner. I like this thing more than most people. Except in a certain game where I'm been encountering those a lot lately, but ugh. It can be annoying, but it's not bad, but it's not the absolute best Pokemon. And it's also on the slow side as well. Okay, now that we're finished up with that, let's see here. I hope this one has to pick up with, no! It has gluten for the ability, but you know what? It's fine. I'll probably send it out as a bit of a last-ditch effort. We're not gonna get into a taste of what having a regular Pokemon trainer battle is all about. Youngster Calvin. Alright, Calvin. Show me your moves. Now, I like it. If you saw in his shirt, he has the face of a Sableye on it. That's adorable. Okay. We're going to use our beautiful Fire Fang. Yeah! First time we're seeing this. Status problems. Burn will lower your opponent's HP by, I think, by 1/8 at the end of each turn, but also trade off of this, you also cut the attack stat in half. Also, in trainer battles, you get more experience points and you get better IV and EV stats. I lost. I should have trained mine more. That sounds like a personal problem, not mine. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we have a Lotad. Let's do it! I love this head counter. It's one of my absolute favorite things in the game. I'm not going to use this on my team, but I will hold on to it for something a little bit later. I should take the time to quickly mention, it does take normal damage from fire. But since my Poochyena doesn't have a stand-up attack bonus, it won't do much. Alright. 5 Pokeballs left. Wow, I'm going through this like nuts. 1, 2, 3, click. Alright. Let's see here. Lotad is said to have dwelled on land before. However, this Pokemon is thought to have turned into water because the leaf on its head grew large and heavy. And that lives by floating on top of the water. Yeah, I'll hold on to this Lotad because you can never tell when a Pokemon such as this one could come in handy. But yeah, I should also quickly mention that C-Dot cannot be found in Alpha Sapphire because it's one of those exclusive Pokemon. Oh wow. I guess I can kind of see what they were trying to go for because Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, poster boys. Okay. Ow! Down and out. What's this? Oh, tis Surskit. Might as well. So you're a water bug type. You take normal damage from my Fire Fang. Oh, Fell Stinger. Okay. Alright. probably doubt that this will catch it on this time, but nope. Fell Stinger. Okay! I think it's about time to get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, Muddy. Ha! Go for the Mud Slap. Use our newly move of Mud Slap. No, it won't do much. But at least it'll help out with its accuracy. Good lord. There we go. Yeah, I'll go ahead and capture the Surskit, and then we'll pick up the rest in the next episode. Because I'm running just a bit low on time on this. And there we go. Alright, Bonds has a level 7. And it learns Sand Attack, and that will lower the accuracy of a Pokemon. Let's see what we got. If Surskit senses danger, it squeezes a thick, sugary syrup from the tip of its head. There are some Pokemon that love eating this syrup. So basically, it's potentially setting up for a potential kill. Or potential suicide. Stuff or something I don't want to think about. Anyway, we made some pretty good progress. We defeated our rival and one trainer in battle. We got ourselves to Dex and Nav. We have gotten a little bit into Route 102. I think it's about time we go ahead and we end things off from right here. Alright, so next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, we are going to be finishing up with Route 102 and see what else this place has in store for us next time, alright? See you guys next time.